Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am coming at you with a back workout video. Back is probably my favorite muscle to train at the moment, so I thought I would share with you guys what I've been doing in the gym to work out back. Felt like for a while I wasn't really contracting and feeling my back and my muscles and wasn't really getting that true mind muscle connection that you want to get when you're in the gym, and in return I just felt I wasn't getting the results I wanted. I wasn't really seeing change, and I wasn't really feeling that soreness that you want to feel, you know, that motivating soreness. And after doing a bunch of different trial and error and just all different kinds of things, I think I finally got it down. Every time I work out back, I'm getting super sore now, but like in the best way possible. I'm seeing tons of change and results in my back. I've been doing this for about a month and a half of, you know, really thinking I really got it down now. And so I wanted to share it with you guys and kind of show you what I'm doing, because now I feel confident enough in different little things and tips and tricks that I'm doing on myself that I want to share it with you guys. So I'm actually going to stay in the clip on the video and the video footage. I'm just going to put myself up in the corner so that way you guys can see me talking to you, and really I want to give you all the best tips and tricks, explain to you why I'm doing everything so you guys can get the best results possible and hopefully learn something new. But really quickly before we get into that, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe down below. I'm making new videos every single week, from fitness to health to beauty to all that stuff. Also, find me on Instagram. That is where I am most active at. I'm like totally trying to avoid putting this hand in the footage because I broke this nail, and then when I began filming, my dog came over and I was scratching him, and then this nail came off. So it's just like Ratchet Town City over here. Just trying to totally like avoid, so I'm just like doing one hand for everything because I love to talk with my hands. But anyways, let's get on into the footage. Alrighty, so to start off this back workout, I am doing barbell bent over rows. I do no weight, just the bar at first, just to warm up. I like to do 2 sets of 25 to really activate all of my back muscles, so that way I just help prevent injury and get some blood flowing to my back. I am doing an inverted grip here, so my wrists are facing towards the front and I'm gripping underneath the bar, shoulder length apart, and I'm going to keep my elbows cinched at my waist and pull it back, keeping that bar as close to my legs as possible, and just do a weight that you can handle and make sure you're getting that full stretch in your lat. Don't lock your arms out completely. I like to go down right before my arms lock out and then pull it up back. I like to keep my legs bent. You don't want to keep them locked out. Again, that's just going to help with blood flow and balance and everything else. And I just like to keep my feet a little bit more narrow than shoulder width apart, but just enough to help keep balance. And here I'm doing about 90 pounds. It's 85 or 90. I did 4 sets of 15 of that after the 2 sets of warm up. Now here I am doing a seated inverted wide grip cable row. So I have the seat at a slight slant. I have my feet up on the cable machine. I have the wide grip bar on, and I'm grabbing at the ends again with an inverted grip, my wrists facing outwards, and I'm going to allow my arms to go all the way up to get that full stretch and then pull it back as if I am pinching something in my back. With most back workouts, you want to act as if you have something between your back and you're trying to hold it with your back muscles, like pinching it together to hold it up. That's just a good way to help kind of get that mind muscle connection going and really feel it in your back, and making sure you're squeezing as much as you can. So there I was doing 15, 12, 10, 8, and increasing the weight each time as the rep range went down. Same rep range with this, except for I turned the seat around at the same slant, put the rope on, and this is a seated cable rope lat pull down. So you're just going to go and get that full stretch again, going all the way up almost before your elbows lock out, and then you're going to pull your elbows down to your side and just pull the rope down all the way till right before it hits the back of your neck. This is one of my favorite workouts now, and it really kind of helps you hit different types of muscles in your back. It's obviously a lat movement, but I don't know, with every single different workout I do for my lats, I feel like I'm hitting a new part and a different part, and it just helps you really get that feeling going. Now here I am doing standing lat pull-downs. I like to do these standing now because I hated lat pull-downs before with the seated. I just felt it was so uncomfortable and I just really didn't enjoy it. I always was like, oh my god, now I have to do lat pull-downs every back workout. Then I tried doing them standing. I like to alternate legs each time. I do not go up in weight on this. I just find a weight I'm comfortable with, and I do 15 reps and do 4 sets, just like I did with the bent over barbell rows. Again, getting that full wide range of motion all the way up and then pulling it all the way back as if I'm pinching something in my back. And I am doing a wide grip here right before where the bar usually bends. They usually do that so you know where to grip at. And then just alternating feet each rep, just that way you're keeping, or not each rep, each set I'm alternating my feet I'm standing on, just to help keep that balance and keep everything balanced in my workouts. Now this is a bent over dumbbell single R dumbbell row, and what I really wanted to show you guys here is, because I feel like most people know about dumbbell bent over rows, except for the fact that what I started doing was, my boyfriend actually taught me this, was when you go down, you want it to go a little bit in front of you, so you're getting that really that full pull, that full range of motion as much as possible with that weight, and then you want to pull it back. So you want to keep that elbow closest to your waist as possible, and you want to bring it all the way back up to your waist and then drop it all the way down slightly forward, getting that complete pull as if you're almost leaning over, and that's really going to contract that lat muscle, and then you're going to squeeze and pull it all the way up. Here I do the 15, 12, 10, 8 rep range again, and I do increase the weight by around 5 pounds on this every single time. So I usually start on 20 and end on, well, 20, 25, 30, 35 pounds, sometimes 40 pounds, depending on where I started at. All right, now I am doing a wide grip lat pull down standing. And so I'm going to keep my feet at shoulder length apart. If not, you can do a little bit wider if you want. I feel like in some of these clips I was standing a little bit wider. It doesn't really matter. I'm standing pretty far back from the actual machine because I have super long arms, so I have to do that to be able to get a full range of motion. But you want to keep your elbows slightly bent outwards and all the way at the edges of the wide grip bar, and you're going to swing that all the way up almost to above your head and then all the way back. Remember, again, engaging your back, get that mind muscle connection going, really squeeze that back. And I don't know if you guys can notice, but I am not gripping the bar. The reason I do this is so I'm not forcing my forearms to do the work for me. I'm really forcing my back to control that weight by not holding and gripping that. I like to do that with a lot of different workouts, is not try to squeeze the bar and more so just let my back do the work. Now here is a kneeling cable lat pull down. So you're going to put, as if you're doing flies, the little handlebars on it, and I like to turn my wrists outward and then pull it in towards me as I'm coming down and really squeeze again my back, again with the squeezing, but turning out and then pulling down really helps give you again that full range of motion and pull in your back. And also turning out, it kind of relieves some of the pressure and tension in your arms, and then you're pulling it back down. So here I'm doing a standing cable row on the string machine, except for I am not sitting. I am actually just imitating that. I am sitting, and then what I am doing is I'm reaching all the way forward and pulling it all the way back, and I like to kind of twist my wrists inwards to really get that nice full pull and range of motion, and then I pull it back towards my chest where my arms and wrists are going all the way to my chest area. And then standing and kind of doing that also again puts more pressure on your back and making you use more of your back instead of the seated, where it kind of makes it a little bit easier on you. And then to end my workout, I just did assisted wide grip pull-ups. I like to do assisted at the end of my workouts because after doing an intense back workout like this, I'd probably be able to get like 1 to 3 wide grip pull-ups by myself. Whereas if I do it in assisted, I like to force myself, I should say, to do 15, and then I switch to a more narrow grip, and I like to do another 15. And as you guys will see here in a second, I do end up getting so sore because I do it back to back, and I get so exhausted that I just have to stop for a second and catch my breath. And I wanted to keep that in there to show you guys that it's not always rainbows and butterflies when you're working out. Sometimes you just have to stop, take a few seconds to breathe, and then just get right back into it and kill it. And that is the whole entire back workout. So yeah, you guys, that was the back workout I did last night. I really hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new and something different, and hopefully I gave you guys enough tips. Again, as always, down in the description bar I will have better explanations. I feel like sometimes I forget things when I'm trying to explain things to you, as well as different reps and sets and things for each and every single workout. But again, kind of mold everything I say into doing what's best for you and your body. Everyone's body's different, everyone's body responds differently. So if a different rep range works best for you, a different weight, yada yada yada, so on and so forth, just make sure you're doing what works best for you and your body first and foremost, and only take anything you find on the internet with a grain of salt, because nobody's body is the same nor will respond the same. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until the next one, bye guys.